It does not matter if you walk down the aisle. It does not matter if you say I do. It does not matter if you live together with that person, engage in adult activities. It does not matter if you have children with this person and you spend your entire life married to this person in this world, in this realm. God knows two people who were meant to be together and two people who were not. So just because you decided within yourself that you were going to marry someone that God never ordained that union of, God never ordained that relationship, God never ordained that marriage, God knows a true union versus a false one, right? And so oftentimes we talk about divorce, and I want to break it down for just a second, y'all. So when you divorce, that means that that is something that God put together and you allowed man or someone to tear that thing apart, right? But if you are in a marriage, or someone is in a marriage or a union that God never ordained, God never spoke God's approval over, that is not a marriage. That is just two people who decided to jump the broom. That's just two people who decided to tie the knot and come for me however y'all choose to. But we got to learn how to be real with ourselves out here. Just because we convince ourselves that you signed on the dotted line, and you got your marriage license certificate and all, you did all the things by way of the world, but you never did the most important thing, which was to clear it and clarify it by God. Oh, I'm speaking to somebody right now. Somebody is in a union or something that they consider to be a union, and you're probably dealing with somebody who's probably a narcissist, but you're trying to figure out why God would put you with that person. And let me tell you something, God didn't put you with them. You chose to put yourself with them. That narcissist probably tricked you into believing that it was love when it wasn't. Listen, just because you have strongly desired to be married to a person, or to jump a broom with a person, to live with someone, or have children with someone, that does not mean that that union or that relationship was ordained by God for y'all to be married. So when we, and in the context of divorce can only be had if the union was true and ordained by God. So if you're divorcing a person, and this is going to help somebody, 222 on the clock, this is truly going to help somebody to make terms with a divorce, that a decision about whether or not you're going to get a divorce. If God never ordained that relationship, if God never ordained that marriage, baby, you're not even married. You're still single by way of God. By God's word and will, you are still single. You are still single. And I'm going to say it again because you didn't hear me the first two times, but you are still single. You've had kids with that man or that woman, but baby, you're still single because that marriage has not been ordained by God. God did not ever favor or approve of that marriage. So for you to decide to sign the papers to separate yourself from that person in the physical world, God is not going to be unpleased with you. God is going to be well pleased because you finally decided to operate in the true essence of who you are. So 3, 2, 1, so that God can bring you who you are truly meant to be married to, who you are truly meant to have union with. That's the message, beautiful beings. Peace, love, and prosperity.